With titles such as Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas having come and gone, and gaming giants like Final Fantasy not being as brilliant as they once were, the role-playing gamer in me has been left a little empty, a little heartbroken, maybe even bereft. As you mostly know, Fallout 76 has widely been received as a huge disappointment, leaving me to wonder what's next to fill that ominous gap. Enter The Outer Worlds, an alternate reality role-playing game set in the outer reaches of space. So come with me as we explore every bit of information we can get our hands on to answer the question, is The Outer World the next big adventure for us longing to relive the glory days of classic Fallout, or does The Outer Worlds belong in the same drawer that you reluctantly abandoned Fallout 76?
Look, I get it. Taking on the corporation has left us with two choices, bad and worse. But you have to choose. And you have to choose now. You know you didn't have to shoot either one, right? But it's fine, I guess. You just keep being you.
The Outer Worlds is a futuristic, alternate reality game made by the studio Obsidian. The story is set in a future where megacorporations have begun colonizing and terraforming alien planets. With your ship originally bound for the furthest reaches of the galaxy, the light speed in which you are traveling goes astray, leaving it abandoned at the edge of colony space. Your character awakens from cryosleep only to find most of the other passengers are still in hibernation. Thus begins the journey to a nearby colony to investigate the true nature of these corporations. There are several factions within the game, and the story advances based on the player's decisions as they are presented. Obsidian is the captain behind the wheel of this intriguing ship, creating a game that looks set to turn players into lifelong followers. They are responsible for some of our all-time favorites such as Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Fallout New Vegas. Leading the charge in game development is Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky, who are in fact also the developers for New Vegas itself. Although Obsidian were poised to be acquired by Microsoft Studios at the time of the game's announcement, the development of The Outer Worlds had already begun, and Take-Two had previously secured the right to publish the game. The team have described the new game's direction as a combination of Leonard's dark morbidity mixed with Tim's playfulness. This powerful fusion already oozes out of the trailer, giving us an exciting taste of what is to come. As depicted in the first look gameplay and the initial trailer itself, The Outer Worlds seems to boast smooth, classic movement and environmental interaction. While I'd hate to compare the two too much, it seems vastly similar to the classic Fallout games. The Outer Worlds even boasts a VATS-like pausable system, allowing you to slow down time and pinpoint shots for those more accurate, gory kills, if you're that way inclined. As with games of similar genre, there is a selection of dialogues to choose from, and such choices will result in different consequences. What has stood out to me as an interesting feature of The Outer Worlds is that now as you level up and progress your character and your character traits, you're now able to transfer these character traits into battle. For example, if you have chosen to build on your intimidation attribute and you were to kill an enemy, there is a chance that the rest of the enemies in the battle will become scared and flee. Another interesting gameplay feature is the floor system. Floors are neat little optional traits which are brought about by the game monitoring your experiences throughout the gameplay and noting if you're having trouble with a particular enemy or other obstacle. If this happens often enough, you may be offered the option to give yourself a flaw based on this reoccurring antagonist, thus allowing you a buff to use in future similar experiences. The game compensates you for this choice by allowing you to choose an extra character perk immediately. So if there's a certain type of beast over on Danger Planet that you keep falling victim to, you are given the option to ingrain the shortcoming into your character's narrative in a way that the game understands, aka a phobia. This concept seems pretty intriguing and could offer a different spin to the familiarity of the old games that we're used to. What we currently know about The Outer Worlds, and given that it's been in development for quite some time already with no official release date in sight, it is my belief that this game is Obsidian's baby and they are pouring their heart and soul into creating an experience that will stick in our minds for a long time to come. The mechanics look slick, the game beautiful, and the narrative deep and well thought out. Here's hoping a deadline appears in sight not too far from now, as I know that this is the exact type of game I've been waiting for the longest time. In saying that, I'd love to hear what you think. Are you as excited as I am, or are you going to wait to release day or some actual footage before committing with your wallet? Let me know down below.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? One question first. Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started.